Hi everybody, it's Daphne, and now we're going to get into some static stretching, perfect for increasing muscle flexibility and cooling down those muscles safely after your workout. Let's get started. Standing hip width apart, clasp your hands together behind your back and extend your arms behind you. Lift your hands to the ceiling to stretch your chest and shoulders. Remember to keep your back straight and shoulders down away from the ears. Take 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths during the stretch. Standing hip width apart, clasp your hands with your arms straight in front of you. Press your arms away from your body and hollow your chest. Remember to keep your shoulders down. Take 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths. Try to deepen the stretch with each exhale. Standing tall with your shoulders relaxed, place the right hand behind your back and reach as far up your spine as possible. Drop your left ear down toward your left shoulder to feel the stretch. Hold for 5 deep breaths. Gently twist your neck down and point your chin to your left shoulder. Breathe slowly. Keeping the same angle of the head, finish by twisting your neck up to stretch the front of your neck. Now let's do the neck stretch complex on the other side. Raise one arm straight above you. Bend your elbow so that your forearm is behind your head and reach your fingertips down your spine. Using your opposite hand, gently pull your bent elbow toward midline. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Now let's do the standing tricep stretch on the other side. Take one arm and extend it across your body. Keeping the arm straight, gently pull your extended arm from above your elbow to deepen the stretch. Remember to draw the shoulders down away from your ears. Now let's do the posterior shoulder stretch using the other arm. Extend one arm forward in front of you at shoulder height. Keep your extended arm straight and with your opposite hand, grab onto your fingers just above your palm. Pull your fingers back to fold at the wrist with your fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. You should feel a stretch on the bottom of your forearm and wrist. Now let's do the wrist extension on the other side. Extend one arm forward in front of you at shoulder height. Keep your extended arm straight and with your opposite hand, press your fingers down. Slowly bend your wrist so that your fingertips point towards the floor until you feel a stretch on the top of your forearm and wrist. Now let's do the wrist flexion stretch on the other side. Stand facing a wall, reach your right arm up and place the palm on the wall above shoulder height. Draw your right shoulder down and press your shoulder into the wall whilst rotating the upper body to the left. Take 3 to 5 slow breaths and try to deepen the stretch with rotating the upper body even more with each exhale. Let's repeat the standing chest stretch on the left side. Standing up tall, bring your right hand behind your back. Use your left hand to pull your right wrist across the body. Now let's do the Supraspinatus Stretch on the other side. Bring both arms in front of you and wrap your hands around the back of your ribcage. Round your upper back and bring your chin towards your chest. Now inch your fingers towards the spine to increase the intensity of the stretch. Breathe deeply and hold for 5 breaths. Sitting up tall with a straight spine and both legs extended in front of you. Place your palms on the floor behind you with your fingertips pointing away from your body. Slowly inch your hands further back until you feel a stretch in your biceps. You also feel a stretch in your chest and shoulders. Hold for at least 30 seconds. Raise your arms straight above you and clasp your hands together with your right thumb on top. Reach your hands as tall as you can and bend your body over to the left. You should feel a stretch along the right side of your body. Remember to keep your shoulders down and your abdominals engaged to support your spine. Repeat on the other side with your left thumb on top, bending over to the right side. Start in 4-point position, keep your hips over your knees, reach your right arm under your left shoulder and rotate your upper body to thread your arm through. Keep your right palm facing up. Lower your right shoulder to the ground and start shifting your weight gently onto that shoulder. Use your left hand to push into the ground to rotate the upper body more and increase the stretch. Now let's repeat the thoracic rotation on the left side. Start in 4-point position, round your spine slightly up to the ceiling. Shorten the right side of your torso by bringing your shoulder to the right hip to feel the stretch in your left lower back. Remember to keep your abdominals drawing in to support your spine. Let's repeat the QR stretch on the other side. Lying on your back, reach your right arm out just in line with your shoulder. Bring your right knee up toward your chest as far as you can without your pelvis tucking under. Place your left hand over your right knee and pull the knee across the body, then gently press the knee down towards the ground. Make sure your leg and torso remain in a straight line and try to keep your right shoulder blade on the ground. For more of a spinal twist, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Hold for 30 seconds. Now let's repeat the pretzel stretch on the other side. Lying on your belly, place your forearms on the mat just beneath your shoulders. Press your upper body away from the floor and lift your chest up to extend your spine. Keeping the back of your neck long, draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Pull your belly button into your spine and you should feel a stretch in your abdominals. Hold for 3 to 5 deep breaths. To progress into a deeper stretch, bring your hands back to where your elbows were placed. Press your upper body up all the way, whilst keeping your pelvis still connected to the ground. Remember to engage your abdominals so that you don't feel too much pressure in your lower back. Hold for 3 to 5 deep breaths. Start in 4-point kneeling, sit your weight back onto your heels as far as you can, resting your belly on your thighs. Extend your arms out in front of you in line with your shoulders and rest your forehead on the floor. You'll feel the stretch in your shoulders and back, as well as your hips and glutes, depending on where you're tight. Gently press your chest and shoulders toward the ground to deepen the stretch. Hold for at least 30 seconds. Stand upright and bend one leg back, grabbing the top of that foot. Bring your foot as close to your butt as possible while keeping your knees close together. Tuck your pelvis and pull your foot back even more for a deepened stretch. Hold onto a wall for balance. Now let's do the quadricep stretch with the other leg. Standing on both feet with your right foot in front, flex your right foot up towards you while keeping the leg straight. Bring your chest down to your thigh. Make sure you are folding at the hips and try to keep your spine straight. Lower your chest down until you feel a stretch at the back of your right leg. Check that your pelvis is squared to optimize the stretch. Hold for 3 to 5 deep breaths. Now let's do the hamstring stretch with the other leg. Start on your hands and knees. Have your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees below your hips. Lift your knees off the ground and press your chest towards your thigh. Try to straighten your legs completely and lower your heels to the floor. You can alternate with bending one knee and pressing the opposite heel into the ground to stretch each leg individually. Ensure your abdominals are engaged and have your shoulders away from your ears. Hold for 30 seconds. Standing with your left side towards the wall, step your left foot over your right foot. Keeping your right leg straight, bring both arms overhead and reach them towards the wall without rotating the body. Press your pelvis away from the wall to increase the stretch. This is a great stretch for the iliotibial band. Hold for 30 seconds. let's do the standing ITB stretch with the other leg. Stand facing the wall, bring your hands onto the wall and step your right foot back. Keep your right leg straight, try to press your right heel down to the ground. Make sure that your feet are parallel to each other. You should feel a stretch in your calf. Hold for 30 seconds. Now let's do the calf stretch with the other leg. Standing up tall, place both hands on the wall. Extend your right leg behind you and bring it behind your standing leg. Point your toes to the ground and gently press the top of your foot down. You may deepen the stretch by bending your support leg. Hold for 3 to 5 breaths before switching to the other side. Now let's do the shin stretch with the other leg. Start in a high kneeling position. Take a big step forward with your right leg. Shift your weight forward until your right knee is directly over your ankle joint. Draw your abs to tuck your pelvis and feel the stretch in the right front side of your pelvis. Hold for 30 seconds. Now let's repeat the psoas and hip flexor stretch on the other leg. Start in 4-point kneeling. Widen your knees more and extend your right leg straight out to the side. You should feel stretch in your right hip adductor. To intensify the stretch, try going down on your forearms and shift your weight slightly back. Hold for 30 seconds. Now let's do the hip adductor and groin stretch with the other leg. Start in a high kneeling position. Step your left leg forward into a lunge. Have your left knee directly over your ankle. Curl your right leg up to your glutes and assist with your right hand to pull the ankle closer to your glutes for a deeper stretch. Remember to keep your abdominals engaged. Take 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths. Now let's do the kneeling quad stretch with the other leg. Sitting cross-legged, bring your left leg behind you, straighten your spine and rotate your upper body to your right. You should feel stretch in the left front side of your thigh. Now let's repeat the sartorius stretch with the other leg. Kneel on the floor and bring your right foot forward between your hands. Have your knee directly over your right ankle to start off, then slowly inch your weight forward. Gently press your body weight forward while trying to keep your heel connected to the floor, feeling a stretch beneath the calf. Hold for 30 seconds. Now let's do the soleus and Achilles tendon stretch with the other leg. Start in 4-point kneeling. Bring your knees further apart from each other until you can't go anymore. Ensure your shins are parallel to each other. To deepen the stretch, bring yourself down onto your forearms. This is quite an intense stretch, so remember to keep breathing. Hold for 30 seconds. Lying supine. Bring your right leg up and straighten the leg as much as you can to the ceiling. Use your hands and pull the leg closer towards your chest whilst anchoring the bottom leg down. Try to keep the spine straight to avoid any tension in the lower back. Hold for 3 to 5 breaths. Now let's repeat the hamstring stretch with your other leg. Lying on your back, extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Reach your left arm to the side and use your right hand to gently press the leg down to the ground. Try to keep both sides of the pelvis anchored during this stretch. Hold for 3 to 5 breaths. Now let's do the inner thigh stretch with the other leg. Lying supine, bring your knees to your chest and cross your ankle over your opposite knee and hug the knee to your chest, feeling a stretch in your glute. Let's do the figure 4 stretch with the other leg. From a high kneeling position, step your left leg forward to a lunge position. Wriggle your right foot across to the left and bring your knee to the ground. You may choose to remain on your hands for this stretch or lower yourself down to the forearms for a deeper stretch. Hold for 3 to 5 breaths. Now let's repeat the pigeon stretch with the other leg. Great job, everyone. We've finished our stretching routine for today, and I'll see you again for more stretching very soon. Bye.